Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Neil here, and today I'm going to demo a product that I absolutely love. Sometimes you get a product on the channel that really helps me do what I do for you guys, which is make videos. So today I'm going to show you the Joyo MoMix, and like I say, I absolutely love it. Okay guys, so first of all, the reason I'm using a handheld mic today is because I'm going straight into the Joyo MoMix. The Joyo MoMix is then going straight into my iPhone, which you are watching me on right now. Just a quick heads up about the MoMix. The MoMix is just a really easy, affordable way of getting your guitar, keyboard, or whatever instrument you like into your iPhone or your Samsung device or whatever, and it's a real cool way of doing it, and I absolutely love it. And I'm just wondering where the hell this product has been in my life for the last 7 years while I've been making videos. So today's video is going to be part 1, and I'm going to just demonstrate how this thing sounds when miking up a real guitar cab into your phone. I'm also going to check out how this thing sounds with a vocal mic straight into it, which is what I'm doing now. And then we're going to go direct from my Blackstar HT100 Mark III direct out straight into this thing, straight into the iPhone, and see how that sounds. There's such a lot to talk about in this little box, it does so much. But first of all, let's talk about the reverb. So there's 2 channels on this little device here, and if you can see there, both reverb lights are lit up green. That means that they're on. Both channels have reverb on at the moment. I'm just using channel 1. The green lights around the volume controls on each channel do turn red when you start clipping, when things get too loud. So that's how you know that everything's going to sound in order if you don't have headphones at hand to monitor exactly what you're doing. If you do have headphones at hand, then you can go into the bottom corner here and listen to exactly what you're doing. The volume here, which is monitor on, will control either monitors or headphones. There are 2 monitor outs as well. There's also an auxiliary in, so you can jam along to tracks. So if you're doing a podcast and you're using this on a live podcast like on TikTok or whatever, then you can do podcasts with this and you can jam along to some tracks live. For me personally, I will use it to do just what I always do for you guys. I might do a live video, one day, and I probably might use this thing. The big thing for me, though, that I found with the MoMix that I really, really like is that it has 2 OTG outputs. Okay, it has OTG1 and OTG2. Now, the reason this comes in handy is because that means that you can send whatever you're recording to 2 different phones, 2 different cameras, 2 different tablets, whatever it is that you're recording on, and record the sound audio and the visual stuff as well, and you will have 2 versions of that. So you could have 2 camera angles, or if you are doing like a live stream, you could have a phone kind of widescreen ways for YouTube, like what you're watching me on right now. Or if you're doing wanting to do a live TikTok at the same time, obviously you would have a phone the other way around or a tablet the other way around, long ways, because that's how their format works. So that's really cool, and I really like that, and it's awesome that they've included that. For me, doing a demo of a new amplifier or a new guitar, I can now have 2 cameras, and chop and change them and edit them in. So it is a really cool way of doing things, and it's really nice that they put that on. It's a feature that they didn't have to put on, but they have put on and they have included, and I think it's awesome. So there's a lot of interfaces out there that are designed to go into iPhones, or tablets, things like that, and I think the edge that the MoMix has on the others is that it's chargeable. You plug it in, you charge it up, it's portable, you take it wherever you want. Some other interfaces that I've used take batteries, and the battery life only lasts a couple of hours. So far, I've probably used this thing for about an hour. So I'm just going to do a quick cover on the reverb here. We're in channel 1 with a vocal mic with reverb off. It should change green now. I'll just check. Yeah, it's green, so the reverb is on channel 1. Then it should change to like orange or a peachy colour, as I call it. So that's a bit more reverb. And then it should be like more of a reddy glow to it, which is full reverb. So you get 3 different types of reverb on there. Reverb is off again now, which is pretty cool. You have that on each channel. If you're using guitar, obviously you're probably going to want that off. So let's get on with it, guys. The first part of this demo, I'm going to mic up an EVH 100 watt stealth head. That is going to be going into an Engel 412 cab. There's going to be an SM57 on that cab. It's going to be going straight into the MoMix channel 1. That will be then going straight into the iPhone. So it's a pretty simple setup. It's a setup that I like, and I'm not impressed with this. I will be probably using it in most demos. Let's see what the sound quality is like. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's go. Okay guys, so what do you think of that? I think it sounded pretty good and I'm pretty confident with it, and I will be using this in most of my demos, my future demos on amps for sure. And what I want to say is that a lot of interfaces that go into your phone, if you are recording something at low level with a mic on a speaker, say like the SM57 that I've just used, often you have to find some extra volume because that was recorded at low volume. You know what it was recorded at the type of volume that you would have your amp on, let's call it bedroom volume in the house. It's a 100-watt head, 4x12 cab, could shake the house down if you wanted. We're not recording an album, we're just demoing the amp, so I had it really low there at the same volume that I would have if I was just jamming in the house. But when you put an SM57 or a mic that is a professional microphone that is designed to withstand high levels of volume, you often have to find yourself cranking the volume on an interface or something like this, a mixer or whatever, to try and get the audio loud enough. What I find with a lot of cheap interfaces that I've used before with my iPhone is that when you start cranking up the channel volume past halfway, you get hiss, noise, and it can get pretty awful, so you have to end up cranking the amp a bit louder than you probably would want to do. With this, the MoMix, I had the volume up there pretty high on the channel, well over halfway, probably similar to what it is now, and it sounded great. The sound quality is great. I'm super happy with it. But yeah, I'm happy with it so far. I think it sounds great, and like I said, I'd be pretty confident using this to do my future demos. It's very easy to use, and yeah, I will be using it on the channel all the time now. Like I said, I've been doing this 7 years, and I'm just kind of wondering where the hell this has been all my life so far. So now we're going to move on to the second part of the demo today. Like I said, this is part one. I'm going to do some more demos and tutorials on this thing, and I just want to let you guys know what this thing sounds like when you use a direct input. So I'm going to get the 100-watt Blackstar HT Mark III over there fired up. I'm then going to go direct out. Now, the Mark III HT has a direct out with like a cab sim on, and the cab sim, which is called cab rig, will be coming straight out of the back of the amp and straight into the MoMix into channel 1, and we will go through the reverbs, turn them on and off, have a jam around just like we've done with the EVH there mic'd up. So yeah, we're going to put the Blackstar straight into this with the cab sim on the Blackstar turned on. It's a direct input straight into the MoMix. The MoMix is going straight into the iPhone, and you will see on screen when the reverb is on and when the reverb is off. Okay guys, so what do you think to that? I just think it's absolutely awesome, this thing. I absolutely love it. And like I say, huge thanks to Joyo for sending this out. It was a bit on a whim that I got in touch with them and said, can I try this thing? I didn't know it was going to be this good. I didn't expect much of it, but like I said, I will be recording all my demos for you guys now with this thing, all my TikToks, my Reels, everything. You know, because I just think it's that great, absolutely love it. So the conclusion really is that, yeah, if you guys are looking to buy this thing, just go do it. If you guys are starting a YouTube channel, or if you guys want to use your iPhone or your Android device to record your YouTube videos, you know, and have the audio and the visual stuff all in one clip, then personally, I don't think there's anything better than this out there. To be honest, you're going to see plenty of it anyway because, like I said, I will be using it on the channel. It really is a bit of a lifesaver and has changed the way that I do things here and made it a hell of a lot easier. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all soon.